The following is a commercial program paid for by Heritage Agriculture. The opinions and views expressed belong to its sponsors and are not those of Nexstar Broadcasting, Inc., this station, or their affiliates or employees.
Welcome to Arkansas Farm Talk, where we will look at issues that affect agriculture here in the natural state. Brought to you by Heritage Agriculture. Here's your host, Mike Linton.
Good morning. Welcome to Arkansas Farm Talk. My guest today is Executive Vice President of Arkansas Cattlemen Association, Mr. Cody Burkham. Cody, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Mike. It's good to be here. Appreciate the invite.
Well, we got a lot going on. You know, we're fighting a lot of things right now. Of course, we're fighting, you know, the trade wars, low commodity prices, lots of rain, COVID-19, and boy, now we've had a lot of storms.
Yep.
You know, we'll get into that a little bit later. Tell me about the Arkansas Cattlemen Association.
Well, Mike, the Arkansas Cattlemen Association was founded in 1959. So, you know, we're going on 62, 63 years here of representing Arkansas cattle producers and just being their voice, magnifying their voice here in the state. You know, here at the Capitol, just right up the road here from the studio, is where I spend a lot of my days.
Yeah, you do.
Especially, you know, whenever they're in session. And so we are a grassroots organization. I take my direction straight from the executive board, and the executive board, of course, follows the will of the membership. You know, our policy is developed by our members, and you know, we have a process for that. You know, it can start out at the county level and rise to the top, and as soon as the membership votes on it and it goes in our policy book, I go to work for them.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, and that's the thing that I like most about the Cattlemen Association. It is grassroots, and it's ranchers just like me, and very involved with the Cattlemen Association. You guys talk day to day.
Yes.
You know, to the farmers and ranchers in the state of Arkansas.
Oh, absolutely, Mike. You know, especially over the last month or so, as we've battled these, you know, the COVID-19 and things like that, you know, I have spent the vast majority of my days on the telephone, whether it be with, you know, members or our congressional delegation in D.C., our state representatives, our state secretary of agriculture, the governor's office.
Yes.
You know, advocating for our farmers and ranchers, you know, to make sure that they're getting the support that they need to continue on, because times are tough.
It's tough.
It's bad.
It's tough, but we will find a way through it.
Absolutely.
You know, we will find a way through it.
Absolutely.
Tell me about membership. How do you become a member of Arkansas Cattlemen Association?
So our membership is $50 a year.
Okay.
And so, you know, there's 75 counties in Arkansas. We have cattlemen's associations that represent all 75 counties. Now, some of those counties are combined, so we actually have 62 local organizations that are all under the umbrella of the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association. So like I said, our membership is $50 a year. 10 of that stays in the county that you're in.
Okay.
And 40 of that comes to the state. And if you want to be a member, I mean, it's really quite simple. You can call our office. You can get online and fill out the membership application there, the membership form there, or you can reach out to your local Cattlemen's Association. So I know you're over around Lonoke County.
Yes.
Central Arkansas is the name of that local county. They'll get you a membership and get you all hooked up.
Yeah. Now, you don't have to be a cattle producer to be a member.
No, that's right.
Correct?
That's right. No, so we actually have two different types of memberships. We
Okay.
have the active and the associate member. And the associate member are those like Heritage of Arkansas that you know, they support the cattle industry. They support agriculture in Arkansas, and we certainly appreciate those associate members. Those are our, you know, our equipment dealers, our banks, our pharmaceutical companies, Zoetis, BI, Merck, things like that.
Sure.
And you know, those are very
I work
important.
hand in hand with those guys every day too.
Absolutely, yes,
So
yes.
I do.
And so, you know, those are extremely important to us. But then our active memberships are those that actually own cattle, like yourself.
Sure.
And you know, those are the ones with the votes and the you know, our associate members, they don't have votes. But the active membership, you know, they're the ones that pass the policy. And
Well,
have the
my
votes.
thought process about being a member is you have to have a voice.
That's right.
And, you know, we're working guys. You're the ones, the Cattlemen Association is the ones that's representing all the ranchers in the state of Arkansas.
Right.
So you're the ones that's carrying our voice forward.
That's right. That's my main goal. You know, every day I walk into the office or I walk into the Capitol and I think to myself, okay, Cody, what can we do for the Arkansas rancher today? And, you know, I understand that, you know, during this time of hardship that there is a lot of different ideas out there as to what we need to be doing as cattle producers and ranchers in Arkansas and across the nation. We're there to have those conversations. We're there to listen to our membership on what they want. But we've got to be there. We've got to be engaged, because if we're not out there telling our story, there's somebody there that's going to tell our story.
Absolutely.
And they're not going to do a very good job at it, and they're going to, you know,
That's right.
twist the facts.
You don't want somebody else talking for you.
That's absolutely right. You know, there's a saying in politics that if you're not at the table, you're on the menu.
Absolutely.
So you need to be there doing it.
We want to be at the table.
That's right. That's right. Well, we want to be the ones eating, not the ones getting eaten.
That's the truth. I know you guys are super involved in schools, and I know that you offer scholarship programs.
Yep.
Okay, tell me a little bit about your scholarship programs.
So we have a number of different scholarship programs that we team up with on some of our associate members help us offer. And then the Arkansas Cattlemen's Foundation also offers a number of scholarships as well. So we have a couple scholarships through Farm Credit. We have one through Rainwater, Holton, Sexton, sponsors a scholarship for us. And then we also have one in the past with Go Bob Pipe and Steel, who built some really good heavy-duty hay feeders and things like that.
Sure. And
then the Cattlemen's Foundation offers a number of different scholarships that they sponsor themselves. You know, we just know that there is a need out there for, you know, these young men and young women that want to go to college. They need financial help just like everybody else.
Yes. Now, is that per state? Is it so many per state or per county, or how do you do that?
Well, so there's usually every county. I'm not going to say every county, but most counties usually have their own local scholarships as well for their, you know, for their county. Their county young people, but at the state level, we usually have about a dozen or so that we usually try to do, and so that covers all the counties across the state.
Okay. Well, I know a lot of rural kids that they want a future in agriculture, but they want to continue and further their education, and that's a great road to help them get there.
Right. Oh, absolutely. You know, and I know one of the scholarships of the Cattlemen's Foundation is really heavily focused on those young people that might want to become a large animal vet. And you know, as we know in Arkansas, there's really you have a tough time sometimes coming across vets that want to do large animal work.
I fight it every day.
Exactly. So, you know, we feel like it's important.
I use Doc Pallone at Rosebud, but anyway.
Good guy, absolutely. And so we know it's important to advocate for those kids and try to help them what little bit we can to, you know, say, hey, the cattle industry here in Arkansas is here for you, and, you know, go out and get your education. Let us help you pay a little bit. It's not much, but let us help you pay a little bit. Yeah. Come back and
hold that thought.
Better.
We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Morgan Linton with Heritage Agriculture's Deal of the Week. This week is the Orange Line package deal from Kubota. L2501 Kubota loader, land pride cutter and box blade with an Orange Line trailer. $19,999 cash price, or as low as $259 a month. 0 down, 0% APR financing for 84 months. Payments not due for 90 days. We're customer focused, we're customer driven. We'll see you at Heritage Agriculture.
The Case IH sales event is going on now, making it a great time to get the equipment you need at a price you can afford. You'll find new Farmall, Maxim, and Puma Series tractors, along with our complete line of hay tools, all at a special rate. But hurry, the sales event ends August 31st.
No matter how you buy ag equipment, AgDirect can finance it. We're powered by Farm Credit, people who know agriculture. So along with options to purchase, lease, or refinance, AgDirect offers attractive rates, helpful service, and ag-friendly terms. When you compare the price of iron, be sure to compare your cost of money. Ask for AgDirect, built for agriculture, powered by Farm Credit.
A lot of land comes with a lot of work. The new Kubota MX Series has a lot to offer, including the versatility to mow, move hay bales, grade roads, and clear brush and snow. An optional spacious cab to keep you comfortable in any conditions. A front-end loader with excellent loader lift capacity, hydrostatic or gear transmission options, and affordably priced. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
Hi folks, Mike Linton with Heritage Agriculture. Are you thinking about upgrading a piece of hay equipment? Do you want high quality features without added cost? Kubota disc mowers, mower conditioners, rakes, tedders, and balers are ready to meet the demands of your farm. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months on select Kubota hay tools. Call one of our Heritage Agriculture locations today. I'm Mike Linton and I want your business. Welcome back to Arkansas Farm Talk. I'm your host, Mike Linton. I'm with the Executive Vice President of Arkansas Cattlemen Association, Mr. Cody Burkham. Cody, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it being here.
Okay, we were talking about scholarships a while ago.
Yep.
Anything you want to finish up on that?
Well, you know, I would just encourage if there's kids out there that are interested in, livestock production, animal agriculture, especially on the beef side, grab a hold of one of our Arkansas Cattle Business magazines. That's where, we do a lot of advertising for those scholarships, but also check out our website, arbeef.org.
Okay.
They can find more information about that.
Okay, good deal. I know that COVID-19 has kind of got everything kind of messed up right now, but you guys have several events a year.
Right.
You got some events coming up later on in the year. Tell me about them.
We do. So July 31st and August 1st was when we're going to hold our state convention, state Arkansas Cattlemen's Convention in Hot Springs at the convention center there. And that's where we come together to do the business of the State Cattlemen's Association. It is required in our bylaws that we hold a convention every year, so that's what we're doing.
Okay.
And this year we're going to be looking at the different policy and things that the members want to see passed. And we'll also be electing a new president, first and second vice president, secretary treasurer are all up for voting this year.
And those are all from the different counties.
That's right.
In Arkansas, right?
That's right. So this year, our president is Mr. Bernie Freeman.
Okay.
Mr. Freeman has an operation down in Ouachita County, down in Camden.
Okay.
And our first vice president is Mr. Jerry Stamps from Columbia County. Second vice is Mr. Philip DeSalvo from Center Ridge. So I guess that'd be Conway County.
Okay.
And our secretary treasurer is Mr. Marcus Creasy from Cleburne County.
Okay. No Marcus well.
Yep. So we're a statewide organization.
You bet. You
So-
bet. I briefly talked about it earlier. Of course, cattle prices are down.
Yeah.
Okay. And I touched on it right out of the gate. Our ranchers are fighting. We're fighting the trade war.
Yep.
We're fighting low commodity prices, low beef prices.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Well, of course, we're always fighting weather, it seems like now.
That's right.
Now we're fighting COVID-19. Since COVID-19 hit, cattle prices are down 25%.
Yeah.
25%. They were already low.
That's right.
Now, since COVID-19 has hit, they're down another 25%.
Right.
What are you hearing from the national level?
Well, the bad thing about it, Mike, is 2020 was supposed to be our year, right? It was supposed to be the year of the cattle producer.
Yes.
We went into the end of 19 with depressed prices due to the Holcomb plant fire in Kansas. That took out some took out a kill facility that dropped our daily kill and things like that.
I noticed today that there's 11 plants shut down because of COVID-19.
Yeah, and that's absolutely going to
11 processing plants.
Yeah, that's absolutely going to ripple through through our sector.
Sure.
What we're hearing from on the national level is in the CARES Act that was passed here a couple weeks ago, I'm sure many producers know or have heard, but there was about $9.5 billion that was specifically directed to livestock production, specialty crops, and local food systems. Now, we think, man, $9.5 billion is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But, you got to spread it across the
US,
beef sector.
Yeah, U.S.-wide.
It's
not.
It's not a whole lot. But, we are hearing some encouraging things coming from the Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue.
Sure.
We're hearing encouraging things from his office that they are really concerned about taking care of the beef cattle producer here in the United States, and we're encouraged by that. Especially the cow-calf sector. We've seen Just here recently, Dr. Darrell Pill from OSU put out a economic damage assessment that said that the cow-calf sector has suffered probably harder than, you know, the stockers or the feedlots or anything like that.
And I'm a cow-calf guy, so I know firsthand.
Right, most Arkansas is. You know, that's what our cattle industry is built on here in the state, is cow-calf operations.
Yeah.
And but to the, you know, the whole, Dr. Pill says the whole sector, the whole economy, beef industry has suffered about $13.1 billion in damages due to COVID-19, and so you know, it's tough, but you know, farmers and ranchers, they're resilient people.
You're talking about the most resilient people in the world, and yeah, I mean, I'm one of them, and I live in the state of Arkansas, you know, so I'm going to lean toward them. Maybe I don't really realize how hard somebody in the Midwest has it, but I know how hard our guys have it.
Right.
But it is a way of life. It's not a job.
That's right. That's right. You know, Mike, you're right. Even in the tough times, we're still fortunate to be able to get up every morning and do what we love. And I think a lot of cattle ranchers out there would say the same thing.
Absolutely.
They're, you know, we appreciate the people that come in here to Little Rock and you know, do their daily jobs, but we really are fortunate to be able to be out there and be part of the land.
And that's one of the big reasons about the reason why I wanted to have Arkansas Farm Talk is I just want, we're Arkansas as an agriculture state.
That's right.
That's number one.
Number one.
Number one in the state's agriculture, and I wanted to emphasize that and let most people don't really understand that, and just shine a light a little bit brighter on our farmers and ranchers is what I was trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, absolutely, and I think all of ag, like, you know, we talked about stories to tell, you know, and I know that might sound a little cliche, but I think beef production in the United States and Arkansas has a great story to tell.
Sure,
you know,
it does.
We're using 33% less cattle from 1977 to today, and we're still producing the same, if not more, beef than we were back then.
So what's that tell you about the producers?
Exactly. What, you know, it tells us about sustainability. It tells us about the advancements we've made in this industry, and what good things our producers are doing as far as genetics and feed, and I mean, it's just a success story all the way around.
Yes, absolutely. I know this morning NCBA came out, and they're estimating since COVID-19 has hit, the cattle industry is going to lose $3.7 billion.
Okay.
That's a big dollar.
Yep.
That's already on top of already a down economy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That's it. That's, you know, that's extra. That's more. Okay. I think I told everybody last week, I sold a potload of cattle to Oklahoma City, and I lost like about $40 a head.
Right.
You know, so that's a lot of money.
Right.
That's a lot of money. I think they're estimating right now. The backgrounders, you're losing about $160 a head.
Yep.
I think they're estimating for feeders $205 a head.
Yep.
That's hard to overcome.
It is.
That is hard to overcome.
It is.
You know.
So, you know, we're really, like I said, pushing for Secretary Perdue to, you know, we want to make sure that the money that was in the CARES Act, the $9.5 billion, or the $14 billion that was also in there for the Credit Commodity Corp, we want to make sure that it's distributed evenly and fairly, but we really do need speed on it. We need to make sure that it's getting out to the producers that really need it.
Yeah, it needs to happen. It needs to happen because, you know, I've got a full-time job, but most people live on the farm.
That's
or
right.
live on the ranch, and they need it.
That's right.
You know, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, and we'll talk more about what we're talking about.
Morgan Linton with Heritage Agriculture's Deal of the Week. This week is the Orange Line package deal from Kubota. L2501 Kubota loader, land pride cutter and box blade with an Orange Line trailer. $19,999 cash price, or as low as $259 a month. 0 down, 0% APR financing for 84 months. Payments not due for 90 days. We're customer focused, we're customer driven. We'll see you at Heritage Agriculture.
Hi folks, Mike Linton with Heritage Agriculture. Are you thinking about upgrading a piece of hay equipment? Do you want high quality features without added cost? Kubota disc mowers, mower conditioners, rakes, tedders, and balers are ready to meet the demands of your farm. Now get financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months on select Kubota hay tools. Call one of our Heritage Agriculture locations today. I'm Mike Linton, and I want your business. Hi folks, Mike Linton with Heritage Agriculture. International happiness. What does that mean? It's that feeling you get when you partner with Heritage Agriculture and purchase our Case IH equipment. It's that feeling you get when you know someone cares just as much about you as they do the equipment you purchased. Partner with Heritage Agriculture and Case IH and let us introduce you to international happiness. I'm Mike Linton and we want your business. Hi folks, Mike Linton with Heritage Agriculture. Spring is almost here. Are you ready? We have Kubota zero-turn mowers, RTVs, and Kubota tractor package deals ready to go. The deals are hot. Why wait? Call one of our Heritage Agriculture locations today and get a jump on spring. We're 54 years strong and here to serve you. Heritage Agriculture, customer focused, customer driven. I'm Mike Linton and we want your business.
No matter how you buy ag equipment, AgDirect can finance it. We're powered by Farm Credit, people who know agriculture. So along with options to purchase, lease, or refinance, AgDirect offers attractive rates, helpful service, and ag-friendly terms. When you compare the price of iron, be sure to compare your cost of money. Ask for AgDirect, built for agriculture, powered by Farm Credit.
Welcome back to Arkansas Farm Talk. I'm your host, Mike Linton, and I'm with Executive Vice President of Arkansas Cattlemen Association, Mr. Cody Burkham. Cody, let's talk about membership.
Yep.
Because it's all about membership.
It is.
You're representing the ranchers of Arkansas.
That's right.
And we need membership.
That's right. You know, our membership year kind of runs from January 1st to June 30th every year. And so about 6 months of the year is when we get all our membership for the most part. And we're right in the middle of that. Our numbers are looking good, but I know it's a tough time, but I promise you that.
But we always need more members.
Right, absolutely.
We need more members because the Cattlemen Association is the voice.
Right.
Moving forward.
Right.
They're the voice.
They're the voice, and the more members we have, the
stronger we are.
The stronger we are.
Stronger
right.
the team.
Whenever I come here to the Capitol and I'm speaking with maybe your representative or your state senator, I can say hey, this is how many people that are part of the association. And,
sure. And you're not telling them things they want to hear. You're telling them real issues. You're telling them real fights that our ranchers are having to battle.
That's right. Every
day, week in and week out.
Right. Well, and some of the big pieces of legislation that the Arkansas Cattlemen has fought for over the last several years, one of them was back in 2015. That like some of this disaster assistance that we'll be seeing from the federal government, thanks to the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association and former Executive Vice President Adam McClung came up here and fought for a tax exemption for economic disaster assistance. It's not considered state income tax now, or state income taxable. So if a farmer and rancher gets that, you're going to get a tax break because of stuff that we've done. Another one that was fought for here several years ago was the no sales tax on net wrap and baler twine that you would know certainly about. That'll save you a pile of money right there.
That's a pile of money
in the summertime.
And the thing about it is the average person, if you're not directly involved with farming or ranching, all you hear on the news or TV is these huge dollar figures that the farmers and ranchers are getting.
Right.
But you have no idea what it takes to grow that steer out, or what it costs to put that crop in, to take care of that crop all year, and then to get that crop out.
That's right.
It's a tremendous amount of money.
Oh, the overhead, especially on the cow-calf sector of the beef industry, as it's just outrageously high.
Feed costs are tough.
They are.
It's tough.
Even with low commodity prices and stuff that we're seeing right now, it's still, feed is your greatest expense.
Sure it is.
And you know that.
That and vaccine.
That's exactly right. And they're both, extremely important, right? Your nutrition and your health plan are the most important things that you can do on your operation.
Yes.
And
we background all of our cattle, all our calves. We background them.
Right.
So that means we want to put the safest. We want to produce the safest beef out there, and I know I'm not alone. I know every other rancher in Arkansas feels the same way I do.
That's right. I mean, you know, I think the vast majority of American farmers, ranchers, Arkansas farmers and ranchers are committed to putting out a safe, reliable product that, you know, whenever 100%. You go to the grocery store and you see that USDA label on there, you know it's the best in the world.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that we're fighting is the U.S. beef versus beef coming in from other countries.
Sure.
You know, and that's a major deal. That's really hurting us.
Yeah, you know.
They can buy beef cheaper. We don't know how the animal's been taken care of. We don't know what the process is. All we know, it's at the grocery store.
Right, right. You know, and we definitely want to fight for fair labeling and you know, making sure that, okay, if we are going to have imported beef and you know, imported beef, the hamburger side of the industry, which we know is extremely popular. I mean, yes. Americans love hamburgers.
Hey,
right?
Well, last night.
Exactly, exactly. You know, we know that studies show that to keep some of it down, you need some imported beef. So the studies say. But if we're going to import it, we need to make sure that it when it's labeled fairly. You
yes.
know, and you know, you'll see a lot.
Because most people are going to want to buy U.S. Beef product if they can.
Yeah, you know, I would think so, absolutely. You know, of course, price is certainly a consideration in that, but I think, you know, most people trust that.
Well, we import a lot. I know our commodity exports, including beef, this year is estimated to be around $139.5 billion.
Right.
But we import around $131 billion.
Right.
You know?
So only about $8 billion to the, about $8 billion.
We got to figure out how to fix that.
Right. And you know, I think we
need that fixed. But that's why we need you as our voice moving forward to talk about these things, is what we've got to figure out how to do.
Well, you know, we're going to be here. We're going to continue to fight for the cattle producer and the cattle rancher here in Arkansas. We're going to continue to be here for the debates and the policy questions
sure.
and things that producers are having right now and every day, whether it be amongst themselves at the coffee shop or, well, I guess they're not drinking coffee with the COVID. But,
I understand.
You know, whether it's at the coffee shop or on social media, we're aware of it. We're hearing you. You know, we need you to be a part of it.
You and I have been friends a long time. We've got a great business relationship, but we're friends also.
Absolutely.
I can tell you, I appreciate everything that you do, everything that the Arkansas Cattlemen's Association does to promote beef in the state of Arkansas for the ranchers and to be the voice for the rancher in Arkansas. We just need more and more and more producers to join into what we're doing. And I understand it's never a perfect world.
That's right.
But together we can make it better.
That's absolutely right.
Thank you for coming to the show today.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for watching Arkansas Farm Talk, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for watching Arkansas Farm Talk, brought to you by Heritage Agriculture and these fine sponsors.